Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your new moon reading, where we're just kind of taking a look at what's, channeled messages from the moon, new moon in Pisces. And actually, as much as we kind of will be like, feelings, on the flip side of that, there is, a lot that comes with the new moon in Pisces. It's very high manifesting since the sun and moon are at 0 degrees of Pisces. So really put out there however you speak life to it, what you want. What your dreams are. What are those big dreams you have, Sag? But I really love the energy as far as like the moon wants to tell you, Sag, that they are so very proud of you. Like, wow. I started to do this last night and then I kind of failed. But, last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself with the full moon in Sagittarius. See the big picture. And first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. So I do feel, Sag, like you've been processing a lot. I do feel that, but you're definitely processing your emotions in a different way, which is so beautiful. When stuff happens, you're not reacting. Okay. Normally, not normally, but that is something that Sagittarius does, right? And Sagittarius also kind of, this is how you're taking things. You're taking things in a much better way. With and really focused on being grounded is what I see. And I feel like you're really seeing the long term here, right? There's definitely a sense that Sag isn't, a lot of times with Sagittarius, and I am a Sagittarius, y'all. So believe me when I say I understand. We have this tendency of when, intense feelings come for us, you know, we will get busy. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but they were saying like if you hurt a Sagittarius feelings, they're going to go, build a company or get a degree. This is something we do, right? But what I see is that you are actually processing your feelings and really this could have been the losses. It could have been, right? But throughout everything, for whatever you've been through, you're not seeing things in terms of what happens in the moment. You are seeing the big picture, meaning you're seeing the long term, you're seeing the true meaning, you're seeing, because a lot of times things happen for us to heal, right? But we don't see it because we're reacting to what's going on. And you're not, you're dealing with your feelings, right? And with the first quarter moon in Pisces, it is telling you that there may be more feelings coming up, but it's also telling you're dealing with them, because you're thinking in a big picture way, which Sagittarius does, not about today, not about what happened, but what's going to happen down the line, what it all means. And your emotions are so good right now. I wish I could get that point across, I can't think of a really deep way to say it, but you are definitely in a good place, Sagittarius. And, whatever's being thrown at you in the moment, you just aren't reacting to it because you are thinking about your big picture. You are thinking about, well, yeah, this pisses me off, but I'm thinking about the future. Okay? And that really reflects in the fact that you're honoring your feelings. You know, you have a right to your feelings and you're processing through them because you really get that if you hold on to pain, you cannot move forward to new beginnings. And I really love this. Oh, Sag. I really love this. So at the bottom of the deck, because we're going to take a look at what opportunities the new moon is bringing in, we're seeing the Chariot. Hope you can see it. The Two of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. And the Fool. Yes. Yes, Sag. Yes. Why don't you yell about it? Because I wish you could know how exciting this is. So you are venturing onto a new path where that is going to be more fruitful, for you. Like, okay, so the Five of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands, like whatever it is that's been weighing on you now, the Five of Pentacles, it could have been things you thought were going to stay in your life forever, and they kind of didn't. And you kind of got screwed by people. But it can also talk about finances. If you've been burdened financially, that's about to be over because there's a new path showing up. And it's because of all the work you've been doing, Sag. So there's definitely something new coming in here. The Four of Pentacles, right? Now, the Four of Pentacles is foundational energy. It's also healing energy, right? All fours are. All fours are. And this could be, that there is new money coming in, new love coming in, whatever it is that you've been working on manifesting, that is what's coming in for you, and I don't think you really know that that's happening, or you might, because with the High Priestess being here, it could be that you're highly intuitive. And, with the Four of Pentacles also, we're holding on to what we have, right? Definitely. But I kind of was really feeling that maybe you've been in that energy because there have been issues, right? But you literally have been clearing out so much energy here because we're seeing the Ten of Swords with the Three of Swords reversed. You have been healing from, this is kind of saying that you've been working through the shit that has been thrown at you. You've been processing it. You've been dealing with it. And it is coming to an end, right? And you manifested this for sure with the Magician being here. But now you're in manifesting mode because you've worked through your pain. Whatever that is for you, you have worked through your pain, and that is, you're coming out on the other side. You have nothing to worry about, Sag. I love it. I love it. So what is Sag manifesting? What is Sagittarius? And I feel like, especially being right behind the Three of Swords, you have taken all of these knives that have been thrown at you and you're turning it into something else. I wouldn't even be surprised because, of course, the Magician is the alchemist. I also believe that Temperance is the alchemist. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Temperance, to be honest. You are in so much manifesting energy. The High Priestess and the Magician actually are a couple, and, one could also say that you've been holding on or working through, working through some hurt and some suffering due to that. But I don't feel that. I feel like this is all you. I feel like this is what you've been through. And you're doing it like from the inside out. So you're very connected to your heart space because the High Priestess knows that, the High Priestess knows that. So let's take a look at the High Priestess first. Tell me about the High Priestess for Sagittarius. Three of Cups. Okay. The Ten of Swords. You may be attracting a different audience. And if you are like into the occult or the healing services, because the High Priestess definitely talks, even tarot, you are attracting a new audience. Ten of Swords. People who support you. And I feel like that's one of the things you've learned here as you've, dealt with all this pain, is you're really learning who supports you. Ten of Swords. Yeah, Page of Cups. Oh boy. Page of Cups. So, the Page of Cups can be, you've been through this pain and your heart is opening, because it's very much that open-hearted energy. You could have also been hurt by a Page of Cups, but tell me about the Page of Cups, please. Tell me about the Page of Cups for Sagittarius. So the Page of Cups was someone manipulative. You've been, you could have been recovering from someone manipulative, or someone who lied to you, deceived you, maybe ghosted you. And, this is basically what you've been recovering from. And now, sorry about that. Now your heart is opening again. Yeah, this was a karmic lesson for you, Sag. So tell me about the Three of Swords reversed for Sagittarius. Three of Swords. Oh, yeah. Strength. Overcoming obstacles. You did this thing. I mean, there's really not a whole lot more to even say about that. But tell me about the Magician. Tell me about the Magician for Sagittarius. Ooh. You're manifesting lots of choices, Sag. There's a new beginning here for you. Now, the Seven of Cups being here does say that you're going to have choices on what this new beginning looks like, right? So when you're doing manifesting work, or when you're thinking about it, when the Seven of Cups shows up, it's kind of we have to decide what it is we really want, and with it being there with the Magician is kind of telling you that, you healed from all the bullshit, and now your heart is opening. You're definitely connected with your feminine energy, which is attracting more people, right? But you're going to have to, there's a need for you to focus, to really think about what it is you want. There is an opportunity here. You are going to have a chance to literally have whatever new beginning you want. Eight of Cups with the Page of Pentacles, because you've learned lessons from the past. That's what's been happening. And this is about, and I saw this last night too, with the Two of Swords being here, maybe the not looking at things as they are, which might have stopped you for, some time in terms of making a decision, making decisions you had to make, right? And this definitely had to do with moving on or moving forward. So now, though, Sag, the world is your oyster. You literally can do anything you want right now, but you have to figure out what that thing is. Because it's time for you to get focused, right? Because the Seven of Cups too is like when we put attention in too many things or start too many things, nothing gets done. So the universe very much wants you to figure out what it is you really want. Okay. Sounds good, Sag. So let's get your advice. So how you could attract more abundance into your life is by seeing it. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and you will get it. Yay. And what would help, your angels want you to focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continually feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation. So the more you give, the more it's going to come back to you, Sag. And Sagittarius loves that. We love to give. We are a very helpful sign. We, you know, so look at this. What do you desire? Right? So help more and you will get more back. And visualize what it is you really want, but, really spend some time too thinking about what your desires are. What do you desire, Sag? You know? Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, Sag. Those are your new moon messages, and definitely this new beginning that all of us Sagittariuses have been waiting for is coming. There was just a lot of things to process and move on from, and you did that, and you did it in a good way. Congratulations, Sag.